and welcome everyone. Welcome to the people from across the world, across the great oceans. We seem to be across the great oceans of samsara from each other. So my name's Miffi. I'm from Lungaree Tangpa Centre. It's in Brisbane, Australia, an FPMT centre, and so nice. I've been asked by Thupten Norbu Ling to be able to host these express meditations. So the Vajrasattva cleansing meditation to purify our negativities and to make sure that those karmic seeds that we've accidentally laid down, all those negative ones, to make sure that they can never sprout. So what actually wipes them out entirely is the wisdom realizing emptiness. Until we get to that point, we've got to make sure that they don't accidentally sprout into unhappiness, because, you know, in the field of our mind, it's filled with seeds. We can't count how many, some positive, some negative. So what we've got to make sure is that the negative seeds don't have a chance to ripen into suffering experiences. And so the very effective practice to make sure that we're safe from that is the purification with the 4 opponent powers. So the 4 opponent powers, the 4 R's, the regret, reliance, remedy, and resolve. So as we go through this little pocket purification, we'll see how it's beautifully woven into the practice of Vajrasattva. So I'm going to get the screen share up with our starting image of Buddha Vajradhara, the tantric manifestation of the Buddha. And the rainbow body of light, emanating countless lights of rainbow, and all the Buddhas, all the deities, all the bodhisattvas, Tara and Chandrasekhar, and the highest yoga tantra deities, all of them emanate from Guru Vajradhara, blue in color like unobstructed space. So to recognize our perfect human rebirth, how we have this treasure that we don't even appreciate what a treasure it is. Incredible hopefulness can arise in our mind of what we can do with our perfect human rebirth. We can actually attain enlightenment in one short lifetime of a degenerate age. Then also recognizing the reality of death and impermanence, and how we have this treasure, but we don't know how long it's going to last. So it's imperative that we use it right now and in the very best possible way. And we can start by refreshing our refuge. And our refuge is not just refuge for our own benefit, but it's a Mahayana refuge. That we are taking refuge, meaning guidance and protection and support from the Buddhas. Not in worldly things that will always let us down, but from the enlightened beings, from Guru Vajradhara, who has the ability to grant us refuge, and not just us, but everybody. So our primary motivation is taking refuge on behalf of everybody. We're the designated refugees because sentient beings are relying on us. Hardly anyone has a window of opportunity to work on their mind, to remove the causes of suffering and create happiness. And yet we do. So whether we feel ready or not, we must take refuge on behalf of everybody with this purpose to lead them all out of suffering into lasting happiness. And so Lama Zopa Rinpoche often says that the purpose of our life is to lead all of the hell beings out of suffering, to release them from suffering. All of the wandering spirits, the hungry ghosts, all of the poor animals, the insects, the fish, the birds, the mammals, everybody, the humans, all the human beings wherever they are. And then those in the God realms who are distracted, completely distracted and just wasting their wonderful opportunity. It's our job to help all of them because we can. Lama Zopa Rinpoche says it's like if you see someone running towards the cliff edge, they're blind, they're panicked, and they're running straight for the cliff edge, and you're there. You have to help them. It's not that you go, oh, I'm going to wait for somebody else. It's just because we are here, we must help. So we think that our root guru, Lama Zopa Rinpoche, His Holiness the Dalai Lama, Geshe Sherab, arises in the form of Guru Vajradhara in the space in front of us. Guru Vajradhara with our guru's face, a body made of light, radiant, smiling at you and simultaneously everybody else, embodying all the objects of refuge. And we recite the motivation refuge prayer together. I forever take refuge in Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. I take refuge in all the three vehicles, in the Dakas and Dakinis of secret mantra yoga, in the heroes and heroines, the gods and goddesses, and in the bodhisattvas of the 10 bhumis. But most of all, I take refuge in my holy guru forever. I forever take refuge in Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. I take refuge in all the three vehicles, in the Dakas and Dakinis of secret mantra yoga, in the heroes and heroines, the gods and goddesses, and in the bodhisattvas of the 10 bhumis. But most of all, I take refuge in my holy guru forever. I forever take refuge in Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. I take refuge in all the three vehicles, in the Dakas and Dakinis of secret mantra yoga, in the heroes and heroines, the gods and goddesses, and in the bodhisattvas of the 10 bhumis. But most of all, I take refuge in my holy guru forever. And then think that in the great spaciousness of Dharmakaya, Guru Vajradhara melts into light and effortlessly, spontaneously arises as Vajrasattva, father and mother. They're either in the space in front of you or arising above the crown of your head. Their bodies are radiant and white, like the cooling moonbeams. Each has one face and two arms. They are seated on a lotus and a moon disc cushion, also incredibly radiant and pure. He holds a Dorjian bell, she a curved knife and skull cup, and they are embracing each other. The father is adorned with 6 mudras and the mother with 5. He sits in the Vajra posture and she in the lotus. And think, Vajrasattva is my root guru, the holy mind of all the Buddhas, the Dharmakaya, who out of his unbearable compassion, which embraces us and all other sentient beings, appears in this form to purify us and all others. And allow your mind to be transformed into Guru devotion. On a moon disc at Vajrasattva's heart stands a hum encircled by the mantra garland. The meaning of the mantra: you, Vajrasattva, have generated the holy mind, bodhicitta, according to your pledge, samaya. Your holy mind is enriched with the simultaneous holy actions of releasing transmigratory beings from samsara, the circling, suffering aggregates. Whatever happens in my life, happiness or suffering, good or bad, with a pleased holy mind, never give up, but please guide me. Please stabilize all happiness, including the happiness of the upper realms. Actualize all actions and sublime and common realizations. And please make the glory of the 5 wisdoms abide in my heart. So for the first method of purification, the downwards cleansing, that is mostly to cleanse negativities of the body, especially any killing, direct killing or indirect killing, any form of aggression, theft, taking that which isn't freely given, sexual misconduct or coercion or abuse, whether it's recent or whether it's from the past, we lay it bare. And as we recite the mantra, blissful light and nectar flows from Guru Vajrasattva, Mother and Father, down through the crown of our head, like a continuous waterfall of blissful light, and it washes away all of the negativities, especially those associated with physical actions, and feel that all of those negativities are flushed out through the lower half of your body in the form of black sludge and disgusting things, and how wonderful it is to be free of it. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manopalaya Vajrasattva Tenopai Tita Drido Me Bhava Sutokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anorato Me Bhava Sava Siddhi Me Prayata Sava Kama Sutame Chitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Savatata Vajra Mame Muntra Vajra Bhava Mahasamaya Sattva Ahom Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manopalaya Vajrasattva Tenopa Tita Drido Me Bhava Sudokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anorato Me Bhava Savasiddhi Me Prayata Savakama Tutame Chitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Savatata Gata Vajramame Mantra Vajrabhava Maha Samaya Sattva Ahom Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manopalaya Vajrasattva Tenopa Tita Drido Me Bhava Sutokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anorato Me Bhava Savasiddhi Me Prayata Savakama Tutame Chitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Savatata Gata Vajramame Mantra Vajrabhava Maha Samaya Sattva Ahom Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manopalaya Vajrasattva Tenopa Tita Drido Me Bhava Sutokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anorato Me Bhava Savasiddhi Me Prayata Savakama Tutame Chitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Savatata Gata Vajramame Mantra Vajrabhava Maha Samaya Sattva Ahom Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manopalaya Vajrasattva Tenopa Tita Drido Me Bhava Sutokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anorato Me Bhava Savasiddhi Me Prayata Savakama Tutame Chitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Savatata Gata Vajramame Mantra Vajrabhava Maha Samaya Sattva Ahom Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manopalaya Vajrasattva Tenopa Tita Drido Me Bhava Sutokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anorato Me Bhava Savasiddhi Me Prayata Savakama Tutame Chitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Savatata Gata Vajramame Mantra Vajrabhava Maha Samaya Sattva Ahom Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manopalaya Vajrasattva Tenopa Tita Drido Me Bhava Sutokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anorato Me Bhava Savasiddhi Me Prayata Savakama Tutame Chitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Savatata Gata Vajramame Mantra Vajrabhava Maha Samaya Sattva Ahom Pe Feel your whole body completely clean, clear, purified, overcome with blissful energy. Then the second method, the upwards cleansing, especially to do with purifying the negative activities of speech. So any lying or untruths, harsh speech, things that came out wrong or blunt, divisive speech, especially being hypercritical, and meaningless talk, just the waste of breath, the waste of time. So all of these, whether they're recent or whether they're particular events in the past, laying them bare, laying down the burden, revealing them to Guru Vajrasattva, father and mother. And this time, as the light flows down through your crown, it fills up your clean, clear body. And the nectar slowly rises. And as the level rises within your clean, clear body, all of the negativities of speech rise to the top. They separate out like oil floating on water, and they are pushed up and outwards through all the upper openings of your body. There's no room for them. Your whole body becomes filled, bursting with radiant light, energy, and nectar. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manopalaya Vajrasattva Tenopai Titai Drido Me Bhava Sutokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anarato Me Bhava Savasiddhi Me Prayata Savakama Sutame Chitam Shriyam Kuruhom Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Savatata Vajra Mame Muntra Vajra Bhava Mahasamaya Sapa Ahom Hem Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manopalaya Vajrasattva Tenopa Tita Drido Me Bhava Sutokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anarato Me Bhava Savasiddhi Me Prayata Savakama Tutame Chitam Shriyam Kuruhom Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Savatata Gata Vajramame Muntra Vajrabhava Maha Samaya Sapa Ahom Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manopalaya Vajrasattva Tenupa Tita Drido Me Bhava Sutokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anarato Me Bhava Savasiddhi Me Prayata Savakama Tutame Chitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Savatata Gata Vajramame Muntra Vajrabhava Maha Samaya Sapa Ahom Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manopalaya Vajrasattva Tenopa Tita Drido Me Bhava Sutokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anarato Me Bhava Savasiddhi Me Prayata Savakama Tutame Chitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Savatata Gata Vajramame Muntra Vajrabhava Maha Samaya Sapa Ahom Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manopalaya Vajrasattva Tenupa Tita Drido Me Bhava Sutokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anarato Me Bhava Savasiddhi Me Prayata Savakama Tutame Chitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Savatata Gata Vajramame Muntra Vajrabhava Maha Samaya Sattva Ahom Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manopalaya Vajrasattva Tenupa Tita Drido Me Bhava Sutokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anarato Me Bhava Savasiddhi Me Prayata Savakama Tutame Chitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Savatata Gata Vajramame Muntra Vajrabhava Maha Samaya Sattva Ahom Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manopalaya Vajrasattva Tenupa Tita Drido Me Bhava Sutokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anarato Me Bhava Savasiddhi Me Prayata Savakama Tutame Chitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Savatata Gata Vajramame Muntra Vajrabhava Maha Samaya Sattva Ahom Pe Feel that all the negative energy is being pushed upwards and outwards by the pure energy. Your body's filled with radiance, completely energized, and your mind experiences great bliss. And for the third method of purification, the instantaneous purification. And so this time, much powerful light energy comes from Vajrasattva's heart, and it flashes down through the crown of your head like a lightning strike, like lightning in the daytime, illuminating your mind, instantaneously banishing the darkness of confusion and ignorance, and especially all of the disturbing thoughts and emotions, the afflictive states of mind, all of the mental negativities are instantly dispelled. As the lightning strikes continuously through your crown, blissful energy floods through your body. All of those negativities, especially the ignorance, the attachment, the aversion, the hatred, completely dispelled. It's not like they go anywhere, they just disappear. So in particular, the mental attitudes of covetousness, of always wanting more, completely dispelled. The mental attitude of malice or resentment, dispelled. And the mental attitude of distorted beliefs, out of step with reality. Also, all that confusion dispelled in this continuous blissful lightning storm flashing down through your crown. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manopalaya Vajrasattva Tenupai Titai Dridome Bhava Sutokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anarato Me Bhava Sava Siddhi Me Prayata Sava Kama Tutsame Chitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Savatata Kata Vajramame Mantra Vajrabhava Mahasamaya Sattva Ahom Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manopalaya Vajrasattva Tenupa Tita Dridome Bhava Sutokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anarato Me Bhava Savasiddhi Me Prayata Savakama Tutame Chitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Savatata Gata Vajramame Mantra Vajrabhava Mahasamaya Sattva Ahom Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manopalaya Vajrasattva Tenupa Tita Dridome Bhava Sutokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anarato Me Bhava Savasiddhi Me Prayata Savakama Tutame Chitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Savatata Gata Vajramame Mantra Vajrabhava Mahasamaya Sattva Ahom Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manopalaya Vajrasattva Tenupa Tita Dridome Bhava Sutokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anarato Me Bhava Savasiddhi Me Prayata Savakama Tutame Chitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Savatata Gata Vajramame Mantra Vajrabhava Mahasamaya Sattva Ahom Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manopalaya Vajrasattva Tenupa Tita Dridome Bhava Sutokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anarato Me Bhava Savasiddhi Me Prayata Savakama Tutame Chitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Savatata Gata Vajramame Mantra Vajrabhava Mahasamaya Sattva Ahom Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manopalaya Vajrasattva Tenupa Tita Dridome Bhava Sutokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anarato Me Bhava Savasiddhi Me Prayata Savakama Tutame Chitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Savatata Gata Vajramame Mantra Vajrabhava Mahasamaya Sattva Ahom Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manopalaya Vajrasattva Tenupa Tita Dridome Bhava Sutokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anarato Me Bhava Savasiddhi Me Prayata Savakama Tutame Chitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Savatata Gata Vajramame Mantra Vajrabhava Mahasamaya Sattva Ahom Pe Feel your mind blissful, illuminated, completely clear, luminous. And from the crown of your head, Guru Vajrasattva says, son of the race, Bodhisattva, Bodhicitta child, your negativities, obscurations, and broken and damaged pledges have all been completely purified. Feel what a relief, how different you feel. Really take note. Generate strong faith that they have been completely purified, just as Guru Vajrasattva has said. And we make our promise to Guru Vajrasattva to be able to change our behavior to really seal this purification, this new activity. So to act, to protect others, to protect life, to share our things, to create harmony and support virtuous relationships, to speak truly and gently, to create harmony, and to always know what our purpose is, making it a bodhisattva purpose, and to generate contentment in our mind, love, and a sense of joyous curiosity. We can recite the promise together. Before Guru Vajrasattva, I vow never again to commit those negative actions from which I can easily abstain, and not to commit for a day, an hour, or at least a few seconds those negative actions from which I find it difficult to abstain. So in this way, our pledge, our promise, will hold us safely. Guru Vajrasattva is extremely pleased with your promise. Vajrasattva father and mother melt into light, and this light dissolves into you, radiant like a supernova, melting down through the crown of your head, coming to rest at the level of your heart, and in that radiance, all your ordinary sense of self completely dissolves. Your body, speech, and mind become inseparably one with Guru Vajrasattva's holy body, speech, and mind in the aspect of vast, radiant space. Contemplate that in emptiness there is no I, creator of negative karma. There is no action of creating negative karma. There is no negative karma created. Place your mind in that emptiness for a little while. In this way, looking at all phenomena as empty, they do not exist from their own side. And with this awareness, we can dedicate the merits. So our dedication prayers. Due to all the merits of the 3 times collected by me, Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, and all other sentient beings, which appear to be real from there, but which are empty, may the I, which appears to be real but is empty, achieve Guru Vajrasattva's enlightenment, which appears to be real but is empty, and lead all sentient beings who appear to be real but are totally empty to that enlightenment, which appears to be real but is empty, by myself alone, which appears to be real but is also totally empty, non-existent from there. May the precious bodhicitta, the source of all happiness and success for myself and all other sentient beings, be generated within my own mind and in the minds of all sentient beings without even a second's delay. And may that which has been generated be increased. May I and all other sentient beings have Lama Tsongkhapa as our direct guru in all our lifetimes, never be separated for even a second from the pure path that is greatly praised by the conqueror Buddhas, and actualize the complete path, the three principal paths and the 2 stages of highest yoga tantra, the root of which is guru devotion, within our minds as quickly as possible. Just as the brave Manjushri and Samantabhadra realized things as they are, I dedicate all these virtues in the best way that I may follow after them. Whatever dedication the 3-time victorious ones gone to bliss have admired as best, in the same way I also perfectly dedicate all these roots of virtue so that I may perform good works. And then gathering up all of this positive energy and especially offering it to all our precious holy gurus, that they may live long, healthy lives, that we may always be connected with them, always be able to take teachings with them in this life and all future lifetimes, be able to put their teachings into practice, and with a firm determination to always support our Dharma brothers and sisters, wherever we are in the world, creating harmony, supporting each other, taking care of each other, as this is the single most powerful way to ensure the long lives of our gurus. So for His Holiness the Dalai Lama, the wish-granting, wish-fulfilling jewel, source of every single benefit and happiness in this world, to the incomparably kind Tenzin Gyatso, I beseech, may all your holy wishes be spontaneously fulfilled. For Lama Zopa Rinpoche, you who uphold the subduer's moral way, who serve as the bountiful bearer of all, sustaining, preserving, and spreading Manjunath's victorious doctrine, who masterfully accomplish magnificent prayers, honoring the 3 jewels, Saviour of myself and others, your disciples, please, please live long. And for all of our precious gurus, including Geshe Sherab and Venerable Rabina, and Geshe Tashi Sering, and Geshe Sultram, and Geshe Zopa, and Kandrela, and everybody you've ever taken teachings from. May my Venerable Lamas' life be firm, their white divine actions spread in 10 directions. May the torch of the teachings of Losang always remain, dispelling the darkness of all beings in the 3 realms. So that completes our express meditation. For those of you who are in the Americas, have a wonderful sleep. Put your head into the lap of Vajrasattva or into the blissful radiance of the Dharmakaya as you go to sleep. And for those of you in Brisbane, have a wonderful lunchtime and power on through the day. And no doubt at some stage we're all going to be doing Tara Puja together very soon as well.